guys and fellow lovers of the Cube World? Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play. It's so good to see you again. Oh, how long has it been? Like a month, probably. I'm sorry for that. I was just a little bit busy in real life. Actually, if you want to know what happened, well, it's just that. Actually, let me lower these sounds. Yeah, I just had exams, final projects to deliver. I had to move from the college back to my house, and all that juicy jazz. You have to schedule the checkout. You have to clean everything up. Then you have to pack everything, and well, when you're returning, obviously unpack, which I haven't finished doing. But yeah, I was just too eager to play Minecraft. I haven't touched Minecraft in like a week and a half. But as you can see, I've been AFKing a lot in the gold farm. We have all these gold blocks and all those gold blocks, which, yeah, I built a thing. Actually, you couldn't see very well in the time lapse. I know a lot of things happening while I was building it. A lot of pigmen spawning, gas, and all that. But yeah, it's a ship. It's one of those ships from the Treasure Planet. By the way, this is a movie from almost 20 years ago, which made me feel very old. It's a good thing I watched it and I don't remember almost anything, just the flying ships. So that means I was a little child. So I'm not that old. Don't worry. But yeah, I built a Treasure Planet flying ship. I even included the thrusters and everything. We'll see that in a second. Just let me collect all this up and clean the scaffolding up. By the way, I use that scaffolding basically to take some piglins from down there all the way up and into the boat, because that boat is our piglin bartering system. You'll see in a minute. Before I finish taking out all this scaffolding, this gold scaffolding, I know a pretty a pretty expensive block to use scaffolding, but hey, we had a lot of it, so why not? Yeah, let's take a look at the side of the ship. This is a great spot to actually see it in all of its glory. It looks amazing. I tried to keep the darkness of the nether but also like add a bit of glow lichen in some strategic places to light up like the shape of the boat and also some of the sails up there. And I think it turned out pretty good. The fire, it's not as lit up as I would wish it to be, but I used some campfires, some soul campfires, to give it that bluish light, and I think it's all right. We'll see it from well, we'll take a closer look of it in a moment, but yeah, it looks amazing, I think. All the scaffolding has been picked up, and in case you were wondering, this is the final count. Wow, that's more than I expected it to be. Almost 6 stacks. Also, if you're wondering, this is our. Oh, what? There was some lag there. Yeah, this is our gold count, our gold blocks count. We have a bit more over 14 stacks, which is not bad. It's gonna last us a little bit, I think. Anyways, let's get onto the ship. So we are here on the deck, and yeah, we have a very massive deck, and we have, of course, the sails. We have this is inspired in the Treasure Planet ships. If I can, I will put one in on screen right now. And yeah, the bales have a weird shape on there, so I couldn't exactly nail it, but I tried to modify them a little bit to fit the Minecraft blocky look, and I think I did a pretty good job. Let's actually take a look from afar. As you can see, they're pretty good, I think. They have that like shell shape. Oh, shell shape around them, and also here at the back we have another like shell shape, but like sideways. So it's pretty good, I think. I also included the little room that the ships had in the movie at the back. I think I did pretty good on that. And the fire was a bit of a challenge for me because I almost never work with these like kind of organic shapes, and yeah, less with glass. So yeah, here are the thrusters. I think I did all right with them. I don't like that the fire doesn't do or well, doesn't cast that much lightning. I think I'm gonna include three more campfires over there. I actually have them. I think I left them at the jungle village, but I will bring them later. If we go down, well, here, yeah, here's the mechanisms. I'm gonna show you those in a moment. But if we take, actually, let me get out of here. If we take the ladder down, here we have a ladder. This is the main room. We have the piglins here. Our piglins are here. They're called Bendor. And yeah, I want to probably silence them because sometimes, yeah, they do a lot of noise in here. Here are our chests. This is part of the mechanisms. Here we'll enter the gold from. Well, in this side we'll enter the gold for these piglins, and on this side we'll enter the gold for these piglins. Of course, I'm missing to put some decoration in here. I think I'm gonna put either a map, like a treasure map, or just a little plant. Although it's not that piratey, but you know it's a futuristic boat, so I guess it could be part of it. Then this is the exciting part. Look at this room, fancy, isn't it? This is our storage room, and this is the cool part. Here's all the redstone. I actually designed from zero an item sorter with a shulker box loader. Well, not from zero because I have a few designs already in my test world. But yeah, I designed. Let's actually get out through here. Oh, maybe through the bottom one. There we go. Yeah, I actually designed a whole system, a whole new entire system for the for an item sorter that will take up very little space, and then added with the shulker box loader. So this is an item sorter up here, believe it or not, and then we have a shulker box loader below. And yeah, these are two white tileable, which is pretty cool. I'm using, of course, the most important redstone component, the cake. And yeah, it's gonna be hard to show you how it works up here. So I think let's go back to one of my testing worlds, and I can show you over there. Okay, guys. So here's the model of my boat. This is, by the way, my building test world. Here's where I build everything. Sometimes I also include some of the redstone inside of the builds because, well, it's easier if I know the space that I have to build the redstone that instead of you know building the redstone and building then around of it. So yeah, here's all the redstone that we have, and let me actually remove some of the floor so you can see a little bit better. All right, so yeah, this is the system. We'll go by parts, I guess. So first of all, we have the piglins back here. Oh well, this is the testing world. We don't have any piglins here, but in the survival world, the piglins are there. We are we have a few droppers on top of them right here, which will dispense. Oh well, this is a dispenser. In the survival world, I actually placed a dropper. But yeah, we have our gold being distributed to all of these droppers through. There we go. Through this little system here. Here is our chest, and yeah, we are dividing the gold into two streams. I could actually just divide it into four, but I found it easy to just, you know, make it into 2 stacks and then place a stack here and a stack here, instead of actually automatically split it. And then we automatically split it into 2, which is way easier than actually splitting it into 4. And yeah, each of them will fit one of the piglins. I have an etho hopper clock right here with 14 items on it, which counts around 5 or 6 seconds, which is what takes the piglin to trade or to barter here in Java. So every 5 or 6 seconds, we send a signal that will dispense another gold ingot. Then all the drops that we are getting from the piglins are falling into this item hopper stream. This hopper stream. Why did I say item hopper? Why is it called item hopper? Well, anyways, yeah, they fall into this hopper stream and they go into this dropper elevator and finally into the sorting system. Now, the sorting system is a difficult thing to understand, but we have this hopper stream all the way back up to here. Here is where, if nothing fits in the system, it's gonna be dispensed into the bedrock. I was gonna say into the void, but we're not in the end. Anyways, that will despawn if we don't have space for it. So, how does the item sorter works? Well, we have to fill in this dropper with whatever item we need to sort, and then this hopper. And as you can see, we'll dispense 2 items, and those will go into the shulker box. Now, whenever a new item comes in, it will find space in the hopper right here. The next item comes in, and as you can see, we'll dispense again 2 items that will go into the shulker box. So that's how we basically compacted a normal item sorter with just having, the dropper won't deliver any items. It's not like hoppers that if we put one in, it will pass right into the next container. So the dropper will stay with its items unless it has a signal, a redstone signal. So here will be the shulker box. Let's actually place one there so you can see it a little bit better. The shulker box goes there, and these hoppers are receiving the items from the droppers, placing them into the shulker box. If this hopper fills up completely, this redstone dust will change and give 2 updates to these observers, which will trigger this dropper twice and send 2 items into the shulker box. So as we have a slow item flow in the system, the dropper can keep up with whatever items we enter into it, and it will constantly be spitting the items that come in into these hoppers. Sorry. Of course, we could potentially fill these with filler items right there, and then just have these full. It would still work. Give me a second. Sorry, the phone was ringing. It was a vendor, a seller. Anyways, we could still do this, and it should still work. And that way, we only need 10 stacks of whatever we're sorting instead of the full 10 plus 14 stacks. But yeah, we'll see how we do it in the actual build. And as you can see, we have the whole items that we have flowing inside the shulker box. This is a standard shulker box loader. I have the link in the description and probably also on the cards up there at your right corner. This is a tutorial I made a while back. It's a 1 wide tile-level shulker box loader, and of course we are tiling this up by 2 blocks. We are also alternating the system up here, one back there, one in front here, and yeah, all the way up here. Finally here, as the piglins are bartering also some non-stackable items, we also have a sorter for non-stackable items, which is this one. It of course also places them in shulker boxes. Here at the back we have our shulker box storage, and here are full shulker box storage, which is the one we can access from the inside. Actually, we can access both because I have to refill the shulker boxes. But yeah, we have to open this trapdoor immediately or directly. We can access this one only. So yeah, that's the system. That's the basic system, and course, we need to compare the pulses to see if the shulker box is full. So that's why we have the cakes, in case you were wondering. And that's basically it. So let's return to our survival world. I hope I was able to explain you what's happening very well, and you were able to understand me. It is a pretty easy system. The droppers here we have just to fill them in with whatever items we are collecting. I actually have a list, not at hand right now, but yeah, I will start bartering, and once the full system is up and running, I will show you, I guess. How do I get out of here? Actually, I know. Oh, there we go. These are all the shulker boxes of materials that I had at the beginning of the episode. They're all now empty, so I'm gonna pick them up. I also will need to craft a lot of shulker boxes to fill these chests, and I'll probably need a shulker box farm, which we'll do probably in 2 episodes from this one. Hopefully, I don't have any more in real life situations that will prevent me from doing videos. Oh, where are these spawning? I'm pretty sure I spawn proofed all of the sheep. Maybe here. Oh, yeah. That's probably where they're spawning. I might need to either lower these a little bit. Oh, like that. Or maybe place some brown carpets in here. Yeah, I was very meticulous with the spawn proofing because I didn't want to lower the rates of our gold farm. So I had to place carpet everywhere, which makes it a pain to. Well, actually, the system makes it a pain to navigate this thing. But yeah, as you can see, we have carpet everywhere, even on top of the pistons, which is something that it's a curious fact, I guess. Carpet on top of pistons, when they extend, they don't break it. Anyway, let me get out of here. Okay, guys, so I've made a list and I've decided which items to keep and which items to not keep. So, the redstone system that I built has 8 sorters for stackable items and 1 for non-stackable items. So, we can fit 8 items plus the non-stackables into keep. We're gonna keep the gravel, the soul sand, the blackstone, the crying obsidian, the nether quartz, the spectral arrows, and the nether bricks. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 items. Plus the non-stackables, which include the books, the the potions, the water bottles, and also includes some iron boots with soul speed enchantments. But I didn't get any of them while I was bartering with the piglins, so I didn't put them in here. Now to dispose, I don't want the fire charges. I don't think I will find a use for them, at least not now. If we want to keep them in the future, we can make some adjustments, and we'll see. The leather, I've got plenty of it from the hoglin farm, so I don't need it. The string, I have a string farm with spiders, with poisonous spiders. I forgot their name. Cave spiders. There we go. So I can get a lot of that with my looting sword, and of course iron nuggets. I will build an iron farm at some point, which is also quite urgent for me because I've run out of all my iron, crafting all those hoppers that I had to use for the piglin bartering system. So the iron nuggets are not necessary either. Therefore, we don't need any of these 3 items plus the iron nuggets, which I already crafted into ingots, the little ones. Well, the little quantity that we got from this little session of bartering, and all the items that I'm gonna keep are right here. Well, guys, I have spent quite some time bartering with piglins. I spent actually a bit over a stack of gold blocks, and yeah, it doesn't seem to have been enough. Actually, for blackstone, I got more than I needed. Also for gravel, so that we can fill in the sorter. But I just remember we need double this amount because we have 2 different sorters, one for these piglins and one for these ones. Thing is, I ran out of space to actually like put them together. so I had to do two separated ones. And I also have placed two shulker boxes per shulker loader, which is pretty cool. It's gonna last for a little bit. I also have Soul Speed 3 for days, guys. Look at this. It's one oh oh, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, my computer is running out of RAM or something. I have to allocate more to Minecraft so that it runs smoothly again. I mean, it runs smoothly most of the time, but sometimes we have glitches like that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Soul Speed 3 boots that I can make, plus the ones that I can make by joining these two Soul Speed 2 and these two Soul Speed 1 with these two Soul Speed 2. So about 9 books of Soul Speed 3 that I can use. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna get more because we are not done with the bartering. So I almost got the 10 stacks of spectral arrows that I needed. I'm just missing this one and these two. Nether bricks are pretty easy to get with smelting netherrack. Soul sand also quite easy to get. Nether quartz not that much. Crying obsidian and obsidian. Well, obsidian I can get it by mining, but crying obsidian is gonna be a pain. Look at this. With all that gold that I used, I only got a stack and 14. Well, plus these little single ones. But yeah, that's not great. I'm gonna need a lot more. Blackstone, we're pretty much done. Actually, that one's not that difficult to mine either. Gravel, we are pretty much done as well for one side. So, yeah, the only thing that we're missing is. Well, the only things are nether bricks, a little bit of more spectral arrows. I can get those by crafting them. Soul sand, I can get that by digging that. Nether bricks, of course, smelting. Crane obsidian is impossible, but obsidian and nether quartz I might be able to get some. Also, I was thinking I may be able to barter a bit more. I will probably spend a few hours off camera doing this system, but for all I know, it's pretty much finished. We only have to fill up the sorters, fill them up with shulker boxes, and we are done. We can use our gold to barter for hours. But anywho, guys, enough chit chatting for today. I'm sure you are very tired of me talking about technical stuff, about all about the ship. You can take a final look at it. I'm actually real proud of it. I've said it already, but oh well, it's great. It turned out great. I'm so happy with it. Just a little thing that's missing right over there. Can you see those gaps? Those are for nether brick walls, which I forgot when I brought all the materials, and I've forgotten ever since. Actually, I have not left the Nether for a long time in this episode. But anyways, guys, we're running out of time for this episode, so I should probably wrap it up right now. I hope you liked the build. I hope you liked the system. I'm of course gonna finish bartering with the piglins off camera, because it's a long process. I'm doing it with the piglins that I had before, the piglin bartering system that I never finished. That's because I didn't like it, and well, now I have come up with this better idea, and this one I really love it. So yeah, guys, that's all for for this episode. I hope you like the build. I hope you like the episode. It's so great to be back. Hopefully, I won't be long before the next episode again. I'll try to keep them shorter. By the way, this was a different format of video. I talked about all that's within the build that I just did. Hopefully you like it. If not, you can leave it on the comments and we'll return to just building the thing, showcasing it at the end of the build, maybe talking a little bit about it and passing to another thing. Anyways, I'm pretty excited for the next episode. We're gonna do something good. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you like this episode, please hit the thumbs up. You know what's the deal is. And yeah, have a great week. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.